and welcome to class. In this lesson, I will be teaching you the plot analysis of The Only Remedy by Innocent Omozokbia. Plot analysis is a process of reviewing a story's plot to understand its events and how the story progresses. In a previous lesson, I taught you the meaning of plot. As a reminder, plot is the arrangement of events in a story. This is Pa Eige of Agbado village. He is a renowned and notable farmer. He grows food crops and cash crops. This is Agbado village, where Pa Eige hails from. Pa Eige is a polygamous man. He has two wives, Aduza and Eduge. Aduza is his first wife, and she is a very troublesome and quarrelsome woman. No day passed without Aduza quarreling with somebody in Agbado village. It was as a result of her quarrelsome nature that made Pa Eige to marry a second wife in the person of Eduge. He thought the presence of another woman in the house will make Aduza mellow down. No, not Aduza. She rather grew worse. She does not like Eduge and her two children for any reason. Pa Eige was returning from a neighboring community one day when he had an accident. It was that accident that claimed his life, and the death of Pa Eige puts an end to the little peaceful coexistence in the family. Aduza saw an opportunity to torment Eduge and her children. As a result, she pays a visit to the dreaded Akakasiaka. Akakasiaka is a native doctor in Agbado community. Nobody engages him because they know how evil it can be. But because of the wicked nature of Aduza, she was able to employ the services of Akakasiaka. These are Eduge and her son Osarabo on working on the only plot of land that they were given from Pa Eige's inheritance. They toiled day and night on this plot of land. Poverty and lack became their middle names. At a very tender age, Osarabo, the son of Eduge, had started engaging in menial jobs. He does these jobs to keep body and soul together. But while he was doing these menial jobs, he did not lose focus academically. He was still very studious in his studies, and he was well known for this in the whole of Agbado village. In spite of lack and want, he did not lose track academically. Osarabo was very focused. Meanwhile, Aduza and her children are busy looking for shortcuts to success, but they later reap the bad fruit that they have sowed. Aduza and her four children, Iyare, Efe, Imade, and Agboze, ended tragically because they did not toe the path of righteousness. Imade takes to prostitution, and her mother drums support for her. Her mother does not see anything wrong in what she does. Along the line, she contracted HIV, and she was not okay with this. So Imade actually took her own life. She committed suicide when she learned about her HIV status, only if the mother had reacted on time. This is Imade prostituting her life away. Next is Iyare. Iyare is the first child of Adusa. He joins a cult and commits murder. For that reason, he was imprisoned for 21 years. Early in life, Iyare had become rascally. So the point that he beat up a teacher while he was in JSS3. He up his social studies teacher, and that made them send him out of school. All right, he became very notorious. Nobody toys with his siblings or his mother because of Iyare. Everyone in Agbado community, in Agbado village, knows the kind of person that Iyare is, so they all avoid him and his siblings. Even his mother brags with the excesses of her son Iyare. This is Iyare behind bars after committing murder. Efe, another child of Adusa, traveled overseas. She actually went to Italy for prostitution. After some years, she was deported and she came back penniless. She ended up marrying an illiterate farmer from a neighboring community known as Amalo. And these are Efe and her illiterate husband working on their plot of land. Frustration and shame drive their mother Adusa crazy. She runs mad and never returns to Agbado village. As we speak, they are still looking for Adusa in Agbado village. And this is Adusa, now a mad woman. Something is now wrong with her upstairs. Meanwhile, Osarabo, like I told you earlier, was very studious academically. He gained admission into the University of Benin to study business administration and management. I am very sure you are wondering how he was able to sustain himself financially in the university. All right, I will tell you, I will answer your question. Osarabo was always going home from the university, was always going back to Agbado community on fortnight basis, that is every 2 weeks, to fend for himself. He will engage in menial jobs like he has been doing, fetching water for people, splitting firewood, and what have you, all to keep body and soul together in the university. His efforts yielded fruits. as Osorobo graduated with flying colors. And take note, Osorobo was not, this is Osorobo when he graduated. Osorobo was not left with only his mother. Becky died somewhere in the text because Akakasiaka sent a snake to bite Becky on the order of Adusa. So left alone were now Osorobo and his mother. And these are Osorobo and his mother. They are now doing very well. After graduation, he was gainfully employed in a big company where their fortunes turn around. All right, so that gives credence to the title of the text, The Only Remedy, and the only remedy is education. Osorobo did not waver in spite of all that he went through. Take note of how Adusa and her children ended while trying to cut corners. All right, I have been discussing with you the plot analysis of The Only Remedy by Innocent Omozokpia. Do you think the title is a suitable one for the text? If yes, why? Give reasons for your answer, and if no, give reasons for your answer. All right, this is where I will draw the curtain for this lesson. Until I come your way again, goodbye for now.